Checking in. Status report. Quick session. The first veil. Done about an hour of grinding here in real time. There's some time acceleration involved, so it's more than that. Game terms. Only climbed up to level 7. It was quite slow, actually. At least at the beginning. Leveling up. But we've turned the Pixie and the Apsaris from here in the beginning of the tower into a whole menagerie of sinful figures. Got that army Mitama. I don't think Mitamas are special in this one. I don't know that they have that respec quality. Well, maybe they do when you fuse them. You know, we could just check. Why don't we check? What happens when you try to fuse a Mitama with somebody else? Welcome to the Velvet Room. I'm just curious. Yeah, so they are normal personas, it looks like, right now. At least this guy. They don't have that respec or bump quality to them that we'd see in an SMT. It does seem a little out of place in personas, having a persona that's an elemental. Like, why would that be, given what they are? They don't represent forces in that same way. But we got the Mitama, who's got a couple buffs, some fire, some physical. We got the Fornius, who's what, physical buff or debuff. I wish I could actually see what the fucking skills do more easily, because I cannot keep my kajas straight. Heal, Frost, Smoosh. The Alp. Heal, another buff or debuff that I can't keep track of. She's got fire and wind. Nekomata is flame, fizz, and healing. And then poor Apsaris is just sitting there with nothing but her bufu, but she's been very useful to fuse. That's us capped on how many personas we can be carrying around right now. And it's also us capped on progression for the moment. So what we're gonna see when we touch this coiled thingus, we can bounce ourselves up to the 5th floor with it. And at the 5th floor, we're going to find our first roadblock. Now, here's another thing. Mitsuru has been throwing a little bit of French into her dialogue, which, you know what that means. I detect 3 shadows on this floor's central area. They're not like the ones you fought before. If you're ready to face them yet, if you're not ready to face them yet, then return to the entrance and reorganize. Well, I hope that I am. Hello, birds. The only other thing of note here is that we have found a Gladius, along with a zillion other weapons. Look at all these guys we've got. These are all just sale food. This Gladius is strong versus Empress, and I know that one of these early roadblock fellas is an Empress. I'm not sure which one, but one of them. Notice as well, we found some shoes. I've seen her put on. He's wearing the high-tech sandals. Evade wind or evade fire on the other ones. I bet the birds are windier than fire, but it's hard to know ahead of time. One of the eternal flaws of the SMT formula is that you just can't really know ahead of time what your enemy's going to do, and you can't change everything on the fly. Being able to swap your persona without using a turn is really key to these to the persona formula working, I think. Let's just check on her gear real quick, just in case we can bump her up. I think practice bows. Hey, a better one. Short bow, light, easy to use bow, and it makes her luckier. Cool. Mid cardigan. Oh wait, she can only wear girls' shoes? God, why is anime like this? Why? For me, really? Oh, you're so sweet. Well, you'll see how you feel when we get the really powerful bikini armor and this. So he's got a Kishido blade plus crit rate. Cool. Dress shirt, nothing else for that, but he should be able to at least wear the boy shoes. God, seriously? Why are you like that? You know, for a story about mythic archetypes to deal with gender gracelessly is a really bad thing. Like, it's really important to get gender right when you're about that. Prepare yourselves. Faites-vous prêt. The thing? I remember. I'm pretty accustomed to strength. Alright, so let's be a little sleaze here. We can set these dudes down to Venus Eagles. Let's see if we can figure out if they've got a weakness. You may have noticed a safe state go up there. Let's not fuck around. Oh. Well, I guess we don't need to manipulate safe states. We can always just return to that safe state. Okay, so they're doing wind damage. And of course the analysis is useless. They are empresses, so we're gonna do extra damage with physical. Yeah, they are fast, I guess. Ooh, she's resistant to wind. That's nice. Alright, so they're throwing out wind. Do we have anybody who's resistant to wind? He's weak to wind, so not him. Apsara, or Alp is strong to wind. That's good news. Let's pull her out. So we could throw ourselves a heal, but why don't we just assume that they're going to keep winding at us? And I bet they're not going to be weak to wind themselves, but how about flames? How do birds feel about being set on fire? Oh. Fuck. Well, that's Persona for you. Nice. Maybe we should just physical them down. Oh, you couldn't have brought the... Okay. Wait. Whoa. Boyo. Thank you. Okay. Well, They absorb fire, huh? That's pretty wild. Decrease hit evasion rate. You could throw a heal. What do you think? We should throw a heal. I think we should try to annihilate one of them. I think we should try to annihilate one of them. Yeah, her. Yeah, unfortunately that plus versus does not constitute like free crits or whatever, which would be beautiful. I know. Oh, thank you for dealing with it. Yori. Not calling him Junpei. Okay, so I think keeping the Alp on for the resistance is valuable, even though we're not getting extra turns. There's always just a risk. Who knows if we could find their weakness or not. Oh boy, Trice. This is not the speed that we've come to expect from you. Thank you, Junpei. Nobody else knows what's going on. You've got this figured out. Yeah, there's my girl. And unfortunately, that suggests that... Oh, whoa, ma'am. You know, if you'd attacked the other one, we could have done an all-out attack. Damn. So if we attack the bird, it will stand back up. Think we can afford to go another turn without healing? I think we can. It'll be fun. Yes. Yes, and there's the all-out attack. Yes. Wrap that shit. Let's put this bird to bed. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Was that from the company stock, though? Because we need that. Another all-out attack. Hey. Boosh.
That was a close one.
Yeah, it kind of was. That was pretty fucking cool. I do feel there was a real drama to that, a nice arc to it. Bead chain, and we didn't even sleazily figure out what weaknesses it had available. Let's find out now, though. Why not? Sounds like fun to me. No, we did that one pretty good. They are weak only to pierce. They drain fire, wind, light, and dark. So if we'd swapped out our sword for a bow, we might have had a slightly better time, but overall that was a good play. That was the first roadblock. Do you think that we can sprint to the second roadblock? I've only got half an hour here before I gotta get back to real life. But I bet you we could make our way up to floor 10. Hold on. The shadows in these floors are a bit different from the ones you faced thus far. Proceed with caution. Whatever you say, ma'am. I am to be piloted. Are you different? Oh, it's a big bug. Okay, so I don't remember what this dude's deal is. So you can set him to. I wish that an analysis didn't take the time. I have this feeling it's frost he doesn't like, but I'm gonna try going. Hey. So you can refrain from doing that, leave them on the ground, and force them to stand up and lose their turn, and just kind of juggle them that way. It is a safe way to deal with foes, but it's expensive mana-wise if you're not downing them with a, say, piercing attack on the bow. Boosh. Gotcha, motherfucker. Hey, a Necomata can be pulled directly now. That's nice. It's kind of a pain to fuse them over and over. But we want the sword for cash. How are we cash-wise, by the way? We got that fortune from the shrine. 55 grand? That's pretty good. Before we even sold our haul. More exploring would be good, but for now our goal is just to reach the next roadblock shadow. Wait, there it is again. I detect a powerful foe above you. It's relatively far away. But be careful. Hey, how far away would you say? Would you say it's even closer? Are you alright? Don't push yourself too hard. The powerful enemy I mentioned before is closer. If you're not at full strength, it's okay to return for the day. Man, so few of those lines that they give on floor transition are meaningful. They're mostly just sounds. Hey, that shadow's too low level for us. And so flees in fear. So what we're doing right now would have been a little tricky to do with the game in its basic modus. We've turned off exhaustion. I was doing a lot of my grinding without the party companions. So it would have been entirely possible that we would have been able to just grab them and sprint them to floor 5 to fight the birds. You're getting very close to that powerful enemy I detected earlier. I believe it's on the next floor. Be careful. But obviously, with exhaustion turned off, we can just keep going as long as we want. Which is a bit... Hey. It's fucked up babies. Obsessed cupids. What if we pulled out... Yeah, Alp doesn't have a Bufu, does she? Fornius does, though. I think these things don't like the cold, although it's hard to know, because you might just be... Oh, there are 6 as well, you can see it on there. Yeah, that's right. No need to cast for the other one, why not just... Oh no, Junpei. Oh no. Oh, we got the... Use Bufu. Now, do these enemies have profiles? Shuffle time. Apsaris, we've already got her. How about the... No. That won't do. How about this? Shuffle time in P3P is better. There's more of them, and they're easier to track. It's like it's both more interesting to do and easier to control, which seems like a win in both directions. Alright, this looks like it. Next roadblock. I detect 3 shadows in this floor's central area. Be careful, stay safe. Alright, so let's throw a save on. What did I want to check? I wanted to check to see if the Empress's Mask, Golden Mask, it might be valuable. It might be, let's make sure they're not part of a quest later. Oh, this as well. Dictionary, Contract Velvet Key, Shadow Seas Evoker, Velvet Key, Key to the Velvet Room. Monster that appears during the dark hour. Fusion spells, we've got Cadenza, I'm not sure if you were around for that. But with Orpheus and Apsaris in our party, we can cast Cadenza and buff the entire fucking party and heal everybody. It rocks. We should probably cast that actually as a starting move because agility up is quite valuable. You can see the calendar from here too, huh? Nothing useful on it yet. Wait, what's that check mark? It's shower day. Or when you're ready to bathe, I guess. there's the teleporter back to the bottom. Similar to the one at the entrance. It's on. It's been activated. Was it actually gonna pop us down? We had to touch it, huh? Sure, let's just go down and then return. So with exhaustion turned on as a mechanic, coming down to the bottom floor to get healed. When your party members are exhausted, will cause them to refuse to continue to go. They'll leave the party. You can push on, but they will not. Which, you know, who fucking needs them? I detect 3 shadows. Yeah, you do. Oh no, spider hands, spider hands. They got like, man, they're the way they dance. Zzz. Good luck. Stay focused. Hello. Such a nothing line, ma'am. Skill. So the baby versions of these definitely do Ufu type situations. Do we have anyone who is resistant to ice and who has flame? You're strong against ice, you don't have flame. You're weak, you're strong, you don't have flame. Well, why don't we just pull out Fornius anyway? Oh, we have Fornius out. Brilliant. And we can, what do you think? Oh, we have to have one of the 2 equipped to start throwing the cadenzas, don't we? One of the 2 personas who has it. Well, hold off for now then. And, yeah, Tarukaja on Junpei. These buffs only last 3 turns, which is a little bit of a pain. But, hey, he's already making it worth it. 73. Goddamn. Zio, that's lightning. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. What was Tentarafu? Did it stun us? We look dazed. Lightning and frost. Oh, we're berserk. That's interesting. No, we didn't set them to analyze either, not that it'd do any good. So they do lightning and frost. We've got nobody who interfaces well with lightning. Although we could pull out Orpheus and be weak to it. We are not able to... we're not currently able to cast, so we couldn't throw out Cadenza even if we pulled Apsaris out. Would probably be our best bet. Let's just see what happens. Not even a crit. Yeah, make use of that buff. No. Come on, just one hit. One hit. Oh, you were downed. Dancing hand. Thanks for nothing. Aggie. They just bring all the elements, huh? Don't kill her. Ooh. She was slain. Well, we'll see how this goes. Oh my god. I think his buff is out now. I would love to heal him, of course, but he's probably going to throw in Trice is recovered. Alright. You know what that means? That means it's time to swap out to Alp. Well, they do fire as well. Well, but Orpheus is weak to multiple... Apsaris, anyway, not Alp. Orpheus is weak to multiple elements, so this is still the safer bet. Cadenza, please. Whoa. Arr. Is he topless? What the fuck? Huge heal and our evasion's up. Probably opening with that would have been a good play, because ideally you could end up missing. Now his attack reverted, but his hit was not. His hit was only like 10 lower. It does not sell that buff to my mind. Should we just keep wailing on him? I'd love to get our girl back up. Hey, that's a crit. No, it wasn't. It was not a crit. Don't do it. Oh my god. Well, what if we threw out that cadenza again? Yeah, he's just not wearing a shirt in that cut-in for some reason. Okay. Alright, sure. going in about 2 minutes here. I will.
Couldn't finish it off.
Don't berserk me. Oh, you did berserk me.
Don't you have a Mepatra gem?
Shut the fuck up, man.
Take the enemy down.
Sarcastic. Did you not come prepared? Well, no, actually, I didn't. Oh, get dresses back up. No, we didn't cancel the rush in time. Hopefully, it'll be fine. Uh-oh. Let's not fuck around. You can always lose these encounters if you fuck around. Everybody's feeling good. Well, everybody who's not dead. Everyone who has not physically died feels great. Matsio Gem. Trice Towers. Felt a surge of energy inside. Persona's up to level 8. So we won't get our cap increased until level 10. Which is a pain, but we can now keep fusing. Not sure if we want to, because it is... Oh, she's just laying there fucking dead. So what happens if we go down? Hush, alarm. Don't intrude on the sanctity of the recording. So if we go back down, will she be resurrected? And can we then just move on with her? Sorry, I can't take any more. I'm going back to the dorm. No, I guess she just... Perhaps we should call it a day, since you no longer have a full party. Don't talk to me that way. I'm sure I have a revival bead, right? I have exactly 1 revival bead. Well, why the fuck not? What kind of a boy doesn't just keep pushing forever? Just keep pushing forever. I have real trouble navigating. I don't know why I find this minimap so difficult to use. Only in terms of when I'm specifically trying to orient myself by it when I haven't been moving. Like mapping myself onto another hallway. Alright, you think we can climb to the next roadblock? That one was pretty dramatic, don't you think? Well, probably be just a skosh under-leveled if we are to make it to the next one without any kind of messing around fusing personas, but maybe not. Maybe we can do it anyway. The shadows there seem different. If you think you're strong enough, you could split the party up and have everyone fight individually. It might be a little risky, but everyone will gain experience quicker. However, if the enemies are too tough, then it's better to stick together. Think carefully before you decide. The experience you gain when you win the party will be shared amongst those in your battle party, so the fewer members you have, the more experience each will gain, but the risk is higher. Consider the strength of your party members as well as your knowledge of the enemy before making any decisions. Yeah, so I was pretty sure that was the case, but I was unable to find a clear explanation of it in online. It does seem like going it alone levels your protagonist faster. Whoa, look at that, man. Muttering Tiara. The trans twins? Ooh.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Now, I know that these dudes are Bufu dudes. Fornius got that Bufu, right? Yeah, he does. Not sure how MP costs work here, if they're static per spell or if they vary per persona. I think they're static per spell, but I'm not sure. Fornius, you're strange man. I think that the trans twins also miss like ice. Yeah, you can see how getting Maz is going to hugely improve our lives here. Get that first frost AoE and we can then start just cruising around, shutting down entire communities in a stroke. Directly pulling out now, that's cool too. The other two were both coins, right? Yeah. 1,400 yen. I will take it. Stairs. Got about 10 minutes till I gotta bounce. Oh, I think that's enough time. Great source of power on the 14th floor. Be careful. That's hardly anywhere at all. We're nearly there. Hello, Shadow. Oh, we got.
Two enemies detected.
I think these guys don't like fire. Do you ever bother scanning them? Magic hand? Yeah, fire. Perfect. And for fire, we're gonna want Nekomata. Orpheus got it too, but Orpheus is a little fragile over there. He only exists in the party so that we can cast Cadenza. Aggie.
Yes, excellent attack.
Whoosh.
Nice.
Oh, come on. You missed with the Flames of Creation? Thank you, Junpei. You really resolved that situation for us, and I appreciate it. We are all grateful. What choice do we have?
2 enemies.
Go ahead and throw out that Aggie. And then just rush him down. Oh my god. What is wrong with you, Trice? Please. Use your cadenza for once. Rancid gravy. Just what you were hoping to find here in the tower. I remember the point in, which one was it? It might have been P3P. I don't... It's a great source of power somewhere above you. It's stronger than what I sensed before. Stay alert. Sure. Sorry, you forgot you were French for a moment there. Because she's not French. She's Japanese, and she just thinks she is. She's just making as if. But he did end up just finding a bunch of monster chunks in my pockets at a critical point in one of these SMTs recently. I have a visual memory of it. I think it must have been P3P. Anyway, it was very handy in a pinch. Bumped our maximums and got us back where we needed to go to deal with the crisis at hand. Hello. What you got going on? Okay, these are the...
Enemies detected.
We did scan it successfully, okay, before it died. No, not you. Bring out Fornius, please.
2 enemies remain. Don't
Now,
get careless.
boof him.
Yes, excellent attack. Nice.
Just cut him down. Goodbye.
A complete victory. Great job.
Yeah, of course it was. How are we gonna lose it? Ooh, it's Angel. So we should grab that even though we're full. Oh, yeah, we were full. So, as much as we need Apsaris to cast our... If we get rid of Apsaris, we can no longer cast Cadenza, which is very useful. Everybody else is kind of highly fusible, and also we need a magician. Alp is also good, though. So Alp versus Apsaris. We've only got 2 Bufu girls right now. So the real question here is, if we fused Angel and Apsaris, would we get somebody who could cast Bufu who is better than Alp? That is the big question. We don't need to do too much soul searching here. It's easy to make another Alp if we need to, so let's just swap Angel in for Alp. It's more fun to have her and fuck around with it. That's the Obtangel. More fun to experiment than to be consumed with anxiety. In this and all corners of life. Let me up a single floor higher, why don't you? Don't come for me, please. I don't have time for that. This should be our floor. I detect one shadow in this floor's central area. It's relatively strong, so be cautious. They don't use, like, particularly strong language, you know? It's relatively strong. They are very systematic about it in the same way that the design itself is systematic, which I think is a weakness, because they shouldn't be. You don't want to integrate the systematic nature of the cosmic nightmare towering over the town. That should be ludonarratively dissonant. Welcome to, I guess it is dissonant because they make it align in a weird way. So, Angel and Epsaris could bring us another Alp. Okay, so that's not helpful. We could get a little... Oh, with Jack Frost, though. We'd lose our chariot. We'd get a magician back. We need a magician, and Jack Frost rocks. Tarukaja and Rakukaja with Bufu. Yeah, so what are the other things that he might inherit? Patra and Dia. Instead of buffs. So which one's Patra? I think that's the debuff breaker. Rakukaja and Bash. She certainly doesn't need Bash. Yeah, how about Dia and Rakukaja? How about that? We've yet to establish a magician link. Don't worry, we will. Soon, we're gonna crank a magician all the way up to max very quickly. And then we'll be fusing Jack's Frost, who are 10 levels higher than ourselves. Which should be fun. Here is the active fusion. And here's again, we compare the line. I'm Jack Frost, nice to meet you, Hee-ho. Now that, compared to what, that's like one of the more unique ones here in V3. Remember Persona 2? Sure seems like a long time ago now, doesn't it? Let's just actually real quick check what Jack Frost could do for us. Another Mitama, we're down into an Alp. Ooh, Omoikane is a fucked up brain man, by the way. But we're not going to fuse Orpheus away. Not right now. Leave. I look forward to your next visit. Okay. Yeah, I got about 5 minutes here, so this will be our last roadblock we stumble over. Think we can do it? I think we can do it. I think it'll be no problem. This might actually be the end of the first block, although I think I think that's 20, not 15. But I could be wrong. They're putting us up against one strong shadow. Oh, hello. Oh, you're fancy, aren't you? Got like a 7. He's a chariot.
It seems you've attracted the Guardian's attention. Its arcana is the chariot.
Yes, indeed. How do you like... Oh, do you think it'd be wise to lead with Cadenza just to get the agility up? It probably would be, but let's not. Let's live dangerously. How do you feel about Frost's chariot? No particular way, but he did get Frost sickness, which I think might guarantee crits against him with physical. If that's true, then this is gonna hurt. Oh, maybe he's immune to slash. Shit. Mazio, oh no. Tries to recover immediately. Well, this is bad, so he's bringing the AoE, huh? Unfortunately, we do have to have kind of a weak persona equipped to do this shit. But I think we need to do this shit. Cadenza, please. Let's get some dodges going. Arrgh.
You little...
Aggie. Nope, not weak to that. Whoa. Alright, it's gonna be your job to heal him.
Roger. I'll attempt to
Am I
analyze the
down?
enemy.
Okay, so what did we try? We tried fire, we tried frost. No, we still have Garu. No, she tried Garu and it just did normal. It just did normal. Just normal. Let's just bring out Jack Frost and Bufu as hard as we can. How's that sound? Makes one feel panic. Panic might be cool if he's not immune to all status defenses or status effects. That would be a huge downer. What if I made you panic? It worked.
I can do it.
Means he can't cast spells, I think. And I think it also increases his chance to beat crit, but of course we can't hit him with slash. Rampage drive. Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Yes, all out attack. So there's that power of that Cadenza working. He misses, he falls off balance, he is at our mercy. We can throw a Dia on our boy. Feeling like we've got the upper hand. That's not the right person. Junpei Yori. Angelic Hordes. Thanks, Jack Frost, your embarrassment. Were you expecting this, like, Nightmare Tower to give up? It's just a whirling blade. Hey, it can't concentrate. It lost a turn. Evasion rate reverted. I don't love that. I think we should throw Cadenza on again. It really did serve us pretty fucking well. I think we should throw it on again. We got plenty of mana, right? Relatively speaking. Close enough. Skill, Cadenza. Bring it online. Just to get that evasion rate back up. Why is she in a bull shoe? I'm glad that Junpei learned that he cannot slash. Oh, he's recovered. No, he's gonna get it off. Ah, Cadenza. Hero spell. Jack Frost was the one who could bring panic on him, right? Let's just do that again. Skill. Oh shit, alarm going off. 1 second. Deal with that. Okay. So we were going to throw panic on him. Please don't whiff. Tries. God damn, he whiffed. Well, he did such a good job before. We can't be too hard on the boy.
Couldn't finish it off.
Miss? Not a miss. I'm gonna trust a heal from the team and just continue trying to throw panic on. Because I don't want to deal with an AoE that, yeah. That wasn't a heal. You should have healed Junpei, man. Oh, maybe Junpei's gonna wrap this one for us. Maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, no, don't kill Junpei. Oh, that was a move, huh? Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do the honors then and shut this motherfucker down. No more chariot. Sorry, Charlie. Balm of life. So doing that solo would have been worth quite a lot and perhaps doable. I don't know. It's hard to know. Our team did most of the damage there. I think I did him solo in P3P, but I think I was a bit higher level. And the mechanics do differ somewhat over there. But alright, that is going to be it for now. Let's just take a quick peek at the next floor because I think it might be the last one, and then we could be like, hey, we made it through Tartarus day 1. Let's just see if it is, and if it's not, we will bounce back. It's not. I don't think. Nah, it's a normal floor. Okay, so we will finish this another time. Because I gotta go be a productive boy. But that is the basic structure of Tartarus, and there I think are our first really good fights in the series. Those were really cool. They were dramatic, they were under control. Everything made sense. So, yeah. Feeling good about that. See you soon. I've shamed myself. Our whole tribe, honestly. Because we were actually very nearly done when I see you soon earlier. And because of the way they were structuring this, I would like to get all of Tartarus here out of the way. Right now, if possible. With all of this part of Tartarus. Point is, let's just bob right back upstairs. You'll see what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, it has been a real trial capturing this little bit of, you can call it B-roll, but this updated ending that the studios forced on us. Because they didn't like the tone of our actual conclusion to episode 2 of Persona 3. So, if we had just gone a couple steps further, we would have had this one floor. Yeah, the structure of the next floor seems to be different. See if you can find out. Yeah, I should have paid more. Ooh, Golden Boy. Alright, so there will be something worth seeing. So is this our first Golden Boy we've seen together? These dudes are skittish as hell, as you can see. But since we're time wizards, that's not really a problem. They're really skittish, though. They're super hard. Don't do it. Stop it. It's an egregious waste of time to do this, unless you have some specific need to fight them. I wonder, can you capture them using your party? by sending them out to attack shadows.
Everyone, seek out and destroy all enemies.
Yeah, it looks like they run away from the party too, so we could pull out a bow, although I found that not to be especially helpful. Practice bow? Yeah, we gave our girl the other bow. We throw in a save. Gotta creep up on this motherfucker. The bow's quite it's fire. Hey, did it. So now that we're in,
That's a rare form.
there's the
Teach it a
hand.
lesson.
And they're little motherfuckers, because they just love to run away, which sometimes they'll do before you even get a turn. So it's like, oop, miss. Hey.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Not quite dead. Look at him twitching on the ground there. Grotesque. But there he pops. Zoom. Dropped a wealth coin. I think those sell for like 10 grand, which is sneeze at. And more importantly, occasionally we're going to get tasks to come the fuck over here. Ooh, it's so slow is the bow. Ooh, big beats.
Surprise attack. Prepare for battle.
We hit him with Bufu last time. He didn't like that, right? Bufu him. Oh. Nope, that was wrong. Daru, I think, is actually the correct one. Yeah.
Here's our chance.
It was very early when I was playing on there. It was very late. Some lessons learned there. We can't really be expected to obtain. Slash. It's you. You're the man. Nice. So, yeah. I keep losing track of what we're actually here for because, of course, what we're here for is something very basic. All it is ascending to this next floor, which we should have done this morning, and discovering, first, that our frame rate tanks in this room for some reason. You say dead end. Good work. Return to the entrance. Do not know why that's happening. Inexplicable. But it seems only to be here. Path to the next floor is blocked. Can't go any further. But over here, we find an old document. Description of the document to be read in the dictionary. Cool. It seems to be something to do with the particle effects over there, you know. We rotate this room. Man, the design of Tartarus, is kind of samey as it is it's not like that original or anything, but it's just so effective. It was in a VR chat world, echoing it just a bit yesterday. Yeah, beautiful. Really leaves an impression. Let's get the fuck out of here, though, before our frames explode. And that, as far as the recording is concerned, is going to be a wrap for Tartarus for now. I'm about to go hop on the little treadmill situation and spend at least another half hour wandering around here. And it does seem like if we ditch our party, we will level up faster. I believe the party also levels up faster if they are far away from your level. It's not about the level of the enemy's font, it's about the protagonist's level, so it seems. So it's not even really a loss to the party to go off on our own and get as strong as we can. And it will also let us summon more personas. So getting to level 10 would be optimal, because then we can get at least 2 more persona slots. We're 1 persona shy right now, huh? We never picked up a replacement when we forged Jack Frost. Huh? But yeah, increasing our stock would be optimal. Do a little more. Maybe cover a few more bases as far as our S-Link potential is concerned. There's one last thing to do before we go. Old document 1. Electricity's hooked up. Why do they need so much? It's only a school on this island. Mysteries. Let's find out. And I see you soon.